What is going on, guys? This is Kellen with Dreamedia Home Theater, back with another episode out of our Hi-Fi 2-channel room. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite streamer. Stay tuned, we're going to get into it right after the intro. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite streamer, and I've had the chance to have a couple come through the lab here. I've had a streamer from Gold Note. I've had both Eversolos, the DMP A6 Standard Edition and the Masters Edition, and I ultimately have landed on my favorite being the Hi-Fi Rose RS150b. And not just talking about this because it is the most expensive option between all of them. I definitely think it warrants its price tag. So if you are powering it with a few $100 bookshelves, you may find that this is not going to be a good return on your investment in terms of maybe a cheaper unit like a Eversolo Standard Edition. What makes the Hi-Fi Rose so special, in my opinion, is the way it looks and performs with the speakers that I've chosen with. We have the RBH 8300AX towers. So these are going to be powered towers. We do have the MoFi Electronics SourcePoint 10s. And then we've had a couple of SVS bookshelves in here as well. We've had a couple of different other speakers. Hi-Fi Rose is really just a luxury unit. I mean, from the weight of it, taking it out of the package, the unboxing, the experience, just everything is premium. It's an all metal unit. The different components on the inside of it are top notch as well. One of the main benefits that I have found with the Hi-Fi Rose is really just the overall warmth, just the full sound you get from the Hi-Fi Rose. If you really want, or you have the speakers that can really push and get that grunt, there's a lot more meat on the bone with the Hi-Fi Rose. I think if your overall system is less than 10K, it may not make sense to buy a streamer that's half of your budget. For my system, the RBH towers that are active, the amplifiers are built in. You've got 1100 watts per tower, and so really you just need to feed it that signal. So it's kind of a unique situation and a very minimalistic approach. In this instance, we're using Viablue's XLR cables to send the signal out of the Hi-Fi Rose straight into the speakers, and then the speakers each are plugged in for power. And so really with that, you have a fully active digital signal, digital crossovers, and your 3 amplifiers that are built into each tower. You have an amplifier module that's controlling your bass, your mid-range, and the tweeter. So being able to manipulate the speakers in that sense is really cool and unique. You're not worried about the passive crossovers put in place by the manufacturer. You're really not relying on the room so much. You can EQ the speakers to be perfect for your listening position. But going back to the Hi-Fi Rose, you can feed it that all digital signal straight into the speakers, and I think that's where you can really tell a difference. I think the Hi-Fi Rose has a little bit more full range overall with the speakers that we've tested out. And lastly, one of my favorite things about the Hi-Fi Rose is its user interface. It may not be on the same level as Eversolo, but I think it's, if anything, it's kind of a side grade. I think it's still very good, easy to navigate, easy to learn. The way everything is laid out in front of you with your playlist from Tidal or any of the music sources that you're streaming from, and it's not as cluttered as some of the other ones that I've tried. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully this brought some insight to you on comparing different streamers and DACs. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to reach out at dreamemediaava.com, where you can shop online or schedule a one-on-one consultation with one of our specialists. We have free shipping nationwide and would love the opportunity to earn your business. That's gonna wrap up today's video. Again, this is Kellen with Dreamedia Home Theater. We'll catch you in the next one.